So just a couple things that I'd like to teach you now that will help. Hopefully the first thing is to help with cravings. And cravings, basically it's going to be something that's been triggered in our unconscious, our habitual part of our brain, our basal ganglia. And we'll have drives, and we'll have this uncomfortable feeling in our body, uncomfortable series of sensations. And sometimes it feels kind of beyond our control. We just go do whatever it is that we have that drive or craving to do. And the tool that I think is most useful during these times, there's quite a few tools, but the one I'd like to teach you today is EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping. And it's an energy medicine tool. It uses the acupuncture, acupressure meridian points to help kind of release energy and shift energy in your body. So I'd love it if you could use this a couple times a day, especially during those times that are kind of risky for you, whether it be 4 p.m. when you're craving something sweet, or whether it be 8 p.m. you're not hungry, you're already eaten but you're going to watch TV and you just want to have that kind of, you had that association between TV and eating, and you want to eat but you don't want to eat. So any of these times when you feel a certain drive for a habitual response but you really don't want to do that, use EFT. And the good news is that each and every time you kind of make it through that wave, that surge of a drive or a craving, and you make it through without acting upon it, you're rewiring your brain. So I can't say enough about this practice. We just go tap a series of meridian points. You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't even have to do it right. You can miss points. That's perfectly fine. And you start by just tapping and sharing what comes to your mind, thoughts, feelings, body sensations. And it's just the truth of your experience in the moment. Whatever that truth of your experience is in the moment. You can go around the points as many times as you want with the uncomfortable feelings until you start to feel the shift. And then you do want to go over the points at least twice once you feel more positive feelings coming up, in order to kind of confirm them, reinforce them, really help establish them in your nervous system. So I'm going to use as my example cravings. Please again feel free to use anything that's coming up for you. And here's how you do it. You start with your karate chop point, which is right here on the end of your hand. It can be either hand. And you start off with a statement, and the language, you can fill in the blank for what you're working on, but in general it's the same statement with whatever we're working on. So what I'm going to say is, even though I have these cravings, I deeply and completely accept myself. I'm working on cravings, remember, so you can fill in the blank. Even though I have these cravings, I deeply and completely accept myself. You say it 3 times. Even though I have these cravings, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now, if you're working on self-judgment or self-hatred, you can say that. You can say, even though I just hate myself in this moment, I deeply and completely accept myself. Or you can say, even though I have these symptoms, even though I have this rash, or even though I have this digestive problem in this moment, I deeply and completely accept myself. So whatever it is that you might be working on, shifting the energy. Then you go to your eyebrow point. I'm working on cravings. So, oh my God, I'm just craving sugar right now. And you go to the side of your eye. I feel like I would kill for some sugar. I hate this feeling. I hate the discomfort in my body. Why is sugar driving me right now? It's like, oh, I don't want to be here without sugar. Then you go under your chin. Oh, I feel like I just desperately need sugar right now. Yeah, I'm having this big craving for sugar. I feel bored and restless. I feel bored, restless. I just hate this feeling. Take a nice deep breath. And you pause for a moment. And again, I'll have a handout that goes over the points with you. But then you can just start again with wherever you are. I feel sad because I feel like I hate myself when I have these cravings. I feel sad right now. I'm angry that it keeps happening. I'm angry that sometimes my life doesn't even seem worthwhile without sugar. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling of not having control. It It's hard to accept myself during this time, but I know I'm working on accepting myself during this time. See, I'm starting to feel a little bit of an energy shift. Take a breath. And you start again. Yeah, I can feel some more of that acceptance now. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world to have sugar cravings. Yeah, I can actually start to feel them fade. It's actually starting to feel like I really don't need that sugar that badly. I can see myself going through the moment and not needing sugar. Yeah, it feels a lot better already. Maybe I can rewire this habit that I have for craving sugar. Nice deep breath. And you're going to start again. I'm rewiring that habit. Life is more than sugar. Actually, when I really connect with myself, I think I'm thirsty more than anything. Yeah, water would taste really good right now. Ice cold water. I can see myself drinking water and having that be enough, feeling satisfied. I know I can do this as many times as I need to break that habit or that addiction. Nice deep breath. And you might want to do it just one more time to just install the more positive energies, feelings. Yeah, I can break the habit. I am changing. I am changing. None of this is cast in stone. It's okay to be me right now. It's okay to feel my feelings. I can do it. I can do it. Nice deep breath. And ideally you will have made it over that kind of hump and new neural circuits are triggered. And it's a shift in your energy. So your focal point, your brain is not like locked on whatever that fixed action pattern, that habit or addiction is. Give it a try, Emotional Freedom Technique. There's lots of resources on the web, and please feel free to contact me if you want more information on this. But lots of free training on this. Very useful, and even though it's slightly controversial in my field in psychotherapy, there's some good evidence that this is actually very helpful for people, and we can do it on our own. We don't have to pay somebody else to do it. So, best of luck.